Have you ever been caught talking to yourself and, felt a little crazy? We've all been told it's a weird habit, but what if it's actually the sign of a brilliant mind at work? Today, we're going to unpack the hidden power of self-talk.
Okay, let's just be real for a minute. Have you ever found yourself muttering your grocery list in the cereal aisle? Or maybe trying to work through a really tough problem out loud when you thought no one was listening? Yeah, if that's you, you are definitely not alone.
And that's the real problem, isn't it? There's this huge stigma around it. The second you're caught talking to an empty room, you get that little flash of embarrassment. We've basically been taught that it means something's a little off. But what if that's completely, totally wrong?
So let's start right there with this shared but often hidden behavior. It's kind of like a secret that connects millions of us, even though we hardly ever admit it.
I mean, just picture it. You're deep in concentration, trying to figure something out at work, and you start whispering the logical steps to yourself. Or you're looking for your keys, and you start audibly retracing your steps. Okay, so I came in the door, put the mail on the counter. See? This isn't random. It's your brain in action.
So, what if we've been looking at this all wrong this whole time? What if this little habit isn't some strange quirk we should be embarrassed about, but a powerful cognitive tool that we've been taught to suppress?
All right, let's get into the actual science of it. This is where we stop thinking about this as a social stigma and really start to understand it as a psychological strategy.
The scientific name for this is verbal reasoning, and the most important word there is external. You're not just thinking inside your head, you're using the physical act of speech to literally pull a thought out of your mind, hold it in front of you, and take a good, hard look at it. It kind of works like this. First, when you speak a thought, it becomes real. It's not just a jumbled mess in your head anymore. Second, once it's out there in the open, you can start to arrange it, almost like you're putting together pieces of a puzzle. And then finally, with that new clarity, the solution just clicks into place.
Honestly, this is the best way to picture it. Our working memory can get super crowded, right? Well, by speaking our thoughts, we're taking all that mental clutter, offloading it for a second, and turning it into a clear, organized idea. It literally frees up our mental bandwidth to actually think.
And here is where it gets really, really interesting. This isn't just some simple trick for organizing your to-do list. Research actually suggests it's a trait often found in people with higher cognitive abilities. I mean, thinkers like Albert Einstein were famously known to mutter to themselves while they were working through their most complex theories.
So let's totally reframe this. We're moving away from these old myths that it's a sign of madness or just some weird social quirk. The reality, which is backed by science, is that it's a powerful productivity tool, a genuine cognitive advantage, and honestly, a mark of an incredibly efficient mind.
And this is the key takeaway. People with high-functioning minds aren't talking to themselves because they're disorganized. No, they're doing it in order to organize. It's this instinctive tool that they use to cut through all the complexity, streamline their thinking, and find solutions way faster.
So yeah, it's time to stop thinking of this as some weird habit you need to hide. It's time to start seeing it for what it really is, your own personal cognitive superpower.
So let's just break down the advantages. By talking yourself through a task, you organize your ideas way more efficiently, which, of course, leads to faster problem solving. At the same time, the act of speaking keeps you focused, anchored in the moment. Oh, and as a bonus, it actually helps new information stick in your memory. Pretty cool, right? So, the next time you catch yourself muttering through a problem, don't stop. Don't feel embarrassed. Just recognize that you're engaging a really powerful mental tool. You're just switching on your brain's high-performance productivity mode.
So I'll leave you with this question. Now that you know its power, what problem are you going to solve out loud next? Thanks for tuning in.